I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Nightwing, issue number 1. That's right, Dick Grayson is back and back in blue for a new round of adventures from Tim Seeley. What'll happen next? I don't know. Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we?
Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, Dick Grayson is back in Gotham City. His secret identity has been restored, and he's chosen to spend the day hanging out with Damian and get him up to speed on everything that's happened to him since he's been away. I like it that Tim Seeley is choosing to, kind of reestablish the closeness and relationship these two have, because if you'll remember in the old 52, before the new 52 came around and changed stuff, Damian arguably spent more time with Dick than he did Bruce, and Dick is obviously the fun one, taking him out to the arcade for good times, when Bruce, doesn't seem like an arcade sort of person. Dick says that after he and Helena Bertinelli went their separate ways, so did Bertinelli leave Spiral behind, taking up the Huntress identity to go battle mafia crime with a very personal connection to her. Want to see what happened there? Be sure to go pick up the new Birds of Prey book for more of that. As far as Spiral the organization goes, Dick tells Damian and the reader that they're once again on the side of the Angels. Dick's former field partner, King Tiger of Kandahar, has assumed control of the organization and even recruited a couple new members from Stormwatch and such. Why, even the sassy blue-haired Scottish girl from the St. Hadrian School for Girls got inducted into the team proper. Methinks this is a little seed plant for a possible Spiral series. I would read it. Damian even asked what became of Dick's best frenemy forever, the Midnighter. Dick says that they'll still keep in touch, but they're not really going to run in the same circles anymore. That being said, Dick was allowed to be one of the few people to see the inside of the God Garden. Why did he go there? Well, he needed to pick up a special piece of tech that only Midnighter could offer him, a special bomb-removing device. Yeah, about that, you may or may not remember, and I really can't blame you if you don't, but at the end of that terrible Robin War storyline, we found out that the Parliament of Owls had snuck some sort of subdermal bomb inside Damian's head, and they more or less said they would blow up the kid's head if Dick didn't agree to join their organization because Nightwing was important to them for some reason, but they never bothered to say why or even how. Well, guess what? We don't have to worry about that anymore because Damian's gonna be A-okay. Hey, speaking of the Owls, what the hell ever happened to Lincoln March at the end of Robin War? He just kind of wandered off and no one seemed to care. Well, when we catch up with him again, he's in Greece trying to get a splinter faction of the Court of Owls to come join him. And while they change their masks from white to black, they do thankfully realize that Lincoln March can't be trusted, as he's continually screwed over the Owls and chased his own ambition. Luckily, some other new shadow villain totally realizes this and decides to shoot Lincoln March in the eye. So what's next for Dick Grayson, the former Robin, the former Spiral agent, and former Nightwing? Well, for one, he's getting back in blue, which we all wanted, but he also makes a solemn promise to Batman. He knows that his friend and mentor can't leave Gotham, that, it's the source of his power, it's his spirit animal, basically. And it's because of this that Dick vows to hunt down the Parliament of Owls wherever they hide, travel around the world, and really re-establish himself as a hero. Nightwing Rebirth #1 does a great job bringing the classic Nightwing back into the main DC fold. It also gives Tim Seeley a great chance to sort of put the pin in Grayson. Yeah, I know it technically had 2 endings before, what with that 3rd annual and the final issue, but this is the guy who actually started the series, ending it right. Heck, this issue even goes the extra mile to try and fix all the stuff that was broken by Robin War. Beyond that, the book just looks great, and Tim Seeley's awesome sense of humor shines on through. I think we're going to be in for one heck of a run once this starts up properly. Overall, I give this one a super positive 9 out of 10. This was just a joy to read. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.